the season. Guys, right now we're going to throw it over to Riv, who's on the red side.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. I am joined by I Will Dominate of the victorious Team Liquid coming out in the first game of the LCS. You guys getting Gnar, Janna out of picks and bans. How much does it help to have that coach on stage to kind of help things through?
Well, I just like to say that like Peter, I think is probably the best coach that I've ever worked with, and he's probably the best coach in the LCS. So he makes so much of our pick bans like coherent. Where before we would kind of just pick strong champions and we just like meld them together with just random picks. He actually gives us coherent team comps with focus. And going into the game, he doesn't just talk about picks and bans. He'll talk about rotations. He'll talk about how he wants our team comp to interact, like certain ways to play. If he wants us to control vision, if he wants us to look for turrets, flanks, like all that stuff. So he helps us out so much. And without him, we probably wouldn't be able to win this game.
And in the past, we've heard it's you and EpicSkillshot that are kind of calling the shots. Does it stay true to that as you guys have kind of switched the roster around, but is the communication still the same, you and EpicSkillshot?
Yeah, the way we're trying to have it work is Peter wants me doing most of the shot calling, and he wants EpicSkillshot to help keep me in check a lot of the time, because sometimes I won't notice everything in the situation. I might not notice somebody flanking. I might not notice what summoners we have, what summoners they have. So it's mainly just I'll try to make like the general plan for the game, and then EpicSkillshot will help me fill in all the gaps.
Very good. Obviously, you guys choose Keith to come into this one. What was the option in that, and how are things going with Piglet? Are we going to see him back soon?
So Piglet's visa actually got approved last night, so we're really happy about that. He should be back on Tuesday. He's flying like Tuesday night their time, but because of the time difference and everything, he should be able to arrive for our scrims on Tuesday. So yeah, everything's been going like great with Keith. He's a really talented challenger AD, so I'm happy to play with him. It was all really last minute. We didn't know if we'd be even able to play with Phoenix today because yeah, he was having visa issues too. But we've pretty much only been practicing 2 days, but it's been 2 solid days of practice, and Keith is a really strong AD.
You guys definitely seem to have it all together so far with that first victory. Hopefully another one to come in the future. In the end, where do you guys see yourselves? Obviously, you're trying to break that forever fourth mentality that's kind of hung around you guys, a new team. Now, where do you stand? Have scrims against the top teams that people see, Cloud9, TSM, are those going well? Are you going to trounce those positions this year?
Well, we've only got 1 set of scrims with C9. We haven't even scrimmed them with our new roster in over a month, so it's kind of hard to predict, but I would be pretty disappointed if we don't end up top 3 this split.
All right, Dominic, congrats on the win. Great new pick, and good luck against CLG tomorrow. Right now, we're going to throw it to the analyst desk for a little more breakdown on that game.